the proximity is important when seeking a mom, particularly if they're hardcore.
Right. Not almost famous, yeah, yeah. Not almost famous, yeah, yeah. Not almost famous with Alex and Christian. Alex and Christian.
Welcome to Not Almost Famous, the show where we have a good time getting nowhere. I'm Christian.
I'm Alex.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We have a sponsor for today's show.
Tell us who that sponsor is.
This episode of Not Almost Famous is brought to you by hardcore Midwestern Moms. The Midwestern United States can be a cold, lonely, and unforgiving place, but hardcore Midwestern Moms is here to help warm you up and kill the existential dread you feel deep within your soul. Let their hardcore moms soothe you with a loving touch, accompanied by the smell of cigarettes and mayonnaise. Ah, that takes me back to being a kid again.
Just like Mom used to make.
Both myself and Alex have used hardcore Midwestern Moms many times over the years. It's safe to say we're big fans. Alex, how have you enjoyed hardcore Midwestern Moms over the years?
There's just so many moments. I can't list them all. But I am proud that they're our sponsor, and that's what matters.
Too many to list. Visit hardcoremidwesternmoms.com and use promo code FAMOUS to get 20% off your first order. That's hardcoremidwesternmoms.com, promo code FAMOUS. Hardcore Midwestern Moms. They're not pretty, but they're available.
And they're hardcore.
Yeah, that's important.
And they're Midwestern.
Yeah, I mean, that's proximity is important when seeking a mom, particularly if they're hardcore.
Right.
Yeah.
And Christian and I are both Midwesterners. Well, Christian might be considered a Southerner, I guess.
Okay, this is interesting. I actually consider Northern Kentucky the northmost part of the Southern Midwest.
I think that's very accurate.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And I think it's so good that I want to get like t-shirts made of like just like a picture of like Northern Kentucky, and in the back it just says the northmost part of the Southern Midwest.
Well, this could be a bestseller.
Yeah, a best-selling
for
t-shirt.
Everyone in Northern Kentucky.
Yeah, a New York Times best-selling t-shirt because they have those.
Right.
All right, Alex. So I got to showcase a lot of my impressions
right.
last time we did the show. Well, not a lot. I mean, I can only really do two of them.
You get to showcase all of your impressions.
All of my 2 impressions.
Well, there is one more that we remembered you could do.
Oh, right. I can do Little John. I don't know how close to the mic I want to be for this one.
Close.
Probably not close
not
at all.
Not almost close.
Yeah, not almost close. Have you said that before in bed? It sounds like you're familiar with that statement. Not all.
Hardcore Midwestern moms could tell you.
Yeah.
I am.
Hardcore Midwestern moms.
Whatever.
Not almost close. So, Lil Jon, let's do this. Yeah! Yeah! Okay! Yeah!
What?
I did, in fact, used to practice that in the mirror. I've been doing that one since high school. I used to walk through the halls of high school just screaming like Lil Jon.
I'm sure a lot of people did.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They actually thought Lil Jon was, like, making a guest appearance at their high school.
I was actually, like, so good at it that people would be like, hey, Lil Jon. Like, I got pretty well known for being... I don't know if that's something you want to be well known for.
I'd be happy with being well known for that.
Yeah. I also dressed as Jesus for Halloween one year. And, well, growing up where I grew up, there were some people that didn't take too kindly to that.
Representing our Lord and Savior on a pagan holiday?
Well, especially I was, I don't know, because I wasn't a believer, and I think people knew that, and I was fat. And
your name's Christian, and you're not a believer?
Kids being what they were like, Jesus wasn't fat, right? Well, okay, I think...
He wasn't white, either.
I think where I went too far, where people had a problem, is I had, like, a crown of thorns. I think that was probably...
That's what he's most known for.
Right, yeah.
You're going for accurate.
But, yeah, but people who are religious were probably, not like that very much.
Not a fan of the Jesus cosplay.
All right, so I've gotten to showcase my impressions. Do you want to showcase some of yours?
Yeah, I'll try. I'm not really the greatest at them, but there's a couple that I can do a little bit.
I know your Shaggy was pretty damn good.
Was it?
I actually thought it was pretty good.
Zoinks, guys!
No, not that Shaggy. The
actual
singer. Yeah.
Shaggy, Mr. Lover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. I can kind of do. I don't know the character's name, but it's from that show Big Mouth. It's the Hormone Monsters, the old gross looking one. That's Coach Steve's Hormone Monster.
Coach Steve.
How does he sound? He's like, oh, well, baby. Something like that.
That's pretty good.
It's one of those things, like, if I heard it, I could, like, imitate it better, but, like, what I'm remembering it sound like, not as good, but,
yeah.
There's him. And then, well, I'm trying to think of ones that might actually be good. I do a pretty okay Beavis and Butthead. So, I'm going to give you grades on your impressions,
okay. As if I'm, qualified to do that.
I think you're qualified.
So, I think your Hormone Monster impression gets like an 8 out of 10. I think that's pretty accurate and really good.
That's pretty good. So yeah, my Beavis and Butthead, so...
Both of them?
Yeah. I mean, I can do... Well, I don't know which one I can do better, but... That's them laughing. And then... Beavis, you're such a fucking dillweed. No, I'm not, Butthead. You're the fucking dillweed. That's not what your mom said last night. Shut up! You shut up about my mom. Are you threatening me?
Okay, that's pretty...
That's what we got.
Okay, so that is definitely better than the average, like, because so many people
Beavis
try to do
and
Beavis and Butthead.
It's hard to go back and forth. I mean, I'm not Mike Judge, so...
Right, but it's probably around a 7. I'm going to say a 6 out of 10. It's definitely better than average, but I think if you worked at it, you get better at it.
I think you're right, too. Who else can I do? Well, I don't know. I thought I could sound like Jigglypuff, but I don't know. But, what is Jigglypuff? Well, Jigglypuff just says Jiggly, so I'd be like, Jigglypuff! That's my Jigglypuff.
See, I think you're just not high-pitched enough to be able to pull it off.
Jigglypuff!
Jigglypuff! That's a little bit better.
Jiggly!
Okay, that was better. That had to hurt doing the...
It was getting to the range where it was going to cut out.
Yeah.
Jigglypuff!
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not almost bad.
Right. Probably a 3 out of 10, though.
I'll go for it.
I've heard better Jigglypuffs.
Oh, me too. Yeah, the other ones I don't really know. Oh, Meatwad.
Yeah.
Meatwad. So, Meatwad's another one that I need to kind of hear how he sounds, but one of the lines he says, do
you want me to pull up a clip? Meatwad?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I'll do my Meatwad, then you pull up a clip, then I'll see if I can do it better after hearing him. But
okay.
Meatwad kind of sounds a little bit like this, y'all. She said he gonna give me some hot dog.
That's what I think he sounds like.
Okay, that was pretty decent. Do you want to hear Jigglypuff? See if you can do better.
Sure.
You are a direct violation of Space Treaty 109. Oh, well, yeah, it is.
Okay, keep going.
So I can do better if I like hear what they're saying.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's one of my helmets. I don't know what I'm going to say next in this skit because I don't remember this episode, y'all.
Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty damn good. All right, let's see.
At least I got one. He's got one. Jigglypuff. I feel like there's a commonality to the types of voices that I can do. Like with this like throaty.
Yeah.
Like what's that guy from The Lord of the Rings? The Gollum guy?
Yeah.
My precious.
Oh, okay, when you
That's a little bit more actually like a normal speaking voice almost.
Right. Right. We both just fell asleep. Shit, we didn't plan that out right. All right, is there any other ones you want to hear?
But do Beavis and Butthead. I feel like I could do better at them.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yoshi!
Yoshi's another one that sounds kind of like that. Oh, this is an old episode. Whoa. Okay, we gotta play like a little. Dill hole. It's been really shook up. I know, but I'm like shaking for a long time. Okay, that is so good.
That was pretty good.
Shaking it.
You do the laughs better than any other part.
Right,
the laughs are excellent.
Too. Yeah.
All right, you got anything else?
We're never gonna score. Fuck you.
Yeah. Any other ones you can do?
I don't think so. The only other idea that I had is I was gonna try to do impersonations of bands that I listen to, but I was gonna pretend that I'm doing lyric. God, what am I trying to explain? So I'm not doing an impression, like I'm not doing a vocal cover of one of their songs, but I'm doing like if I were writing original lyrics in the style that they would write. Okay. So it's like a Whose Line Is It Anyway? Like do in the style of this.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to have a guest?
Well, let's have the guest after that because he's going to be a lot better than I am.
Right.
So I'll do this, and then we'll give our guest impressionistical.
Okay.
All right. So the Acacia Strain. So they're one of my favorite bands, and pretty much all the lyrics are just like really graphic, like violent type stuff. Yeah. Usually misogynistic violence, and then he'll do like corny like catchphrases. Like one of the things like I hope you enjoyed your 15 minutes of fame because it's going to be 15 minutes you're going to want to forget. Some shit.
Wow,
you know,
that's awful.
Like it sounds like it's like profound, but it's not. Yeah. No offense, Vincent. I mean, I like all your shit, but that
This is if you're not into metal, this is the part where you skip ahead.
Or if you're in the band, you should skip ahead.
Right. Yeah.
But so Acacia Strain would be something like I tore her limb from fucking limb and smashed her face to the floor. I did not feel remorse. So how lucky do you feel now, punk, because you are not laughing anymore? Fuck.
Okay, should we play a clip from them to see how you compare?
I guess.
It's up to you.
It's like, I bet if I would have like written some more prepared lyrics, I would have got it more accurate, but pretty much like, and it's hard to think of a catchphrase that sounds like insightful off the top of my head.
Do you have a good song?
All their songs are good. What's a good song?
The Hills Have Eyes?
That's a very, very, very popular one. Yeah, and honestly, like, some of the lyrics in that song are, like, not what I would consider to be good lyrics. Like, he's, like... Because the song is about, like, hating, I don't know their names. It's the people that were on the hills.
Yeah.
Heidi Montag or something. So it's a weird song to write lyrics about, but... She's a beauty queen. I hope you die together. Your lives are just a sin.
Are you holding back, like trying not to be too loud?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe if you moved away from the mic and didn't hold back, it might sound better. Do you want me to play the music?
I guess. I don't know all the lyrics to this one, but he's like...
I mean, you don't have... You can...
Okay. You are not murder. Oh, here's a quote one. If I believe in God, I would call you the Antichrist. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really do his vocals that well. But you get the kind of idea of the lyrics.
Right, okay. All right, what else you got?
Oh, God.
Alex just broke his throat. Give him a minute to recover.
I can kind of do Emmure, but just like in the style.
Yeah.
Because like Emmure's pretty easy. Like, you know, it's just like I don't know. A lot of lyrics are like kind of crazy and shit, like sort of Acacia Strain style, but just in like a weirder thing. And he'll like cut to like cleans like rapping, so it'll
Emmure,
be like...
I've always said is like the Taylor Swift of deathcore because he just sings all the songs about his ex-girlfriend.
That's sort of, but yeah. I don't know. Emmure's still one of my favorite bands, even though everyone hates them. But
I don't hate them.
I know, but like you know that everyone hates them.
Yeah.
So Emmure would be like, so what do you think of me now? And yeah, I'm the coolest guy around. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm the coolest guy around.
That's like all I can think of off the top. Trying to like be like fucking a badass and like talking shit and
I don't think
crazy.
anyone who's a badass is like, I'm the coolest guy around.
No, but no, as I said, I could do better preparation of this stuff. But.
Right.
All right, I'll do one more, which is Meshuggah, and this one's a little bit more difficult to do because. I mean, I cannot do that kind of yelling vocals. It's really hard on my vocals to do that style. But his is like a lot of that like yelling, like, you know, you've heard Meshuggah, but and like a lot of the lyrics are like alliterations, and it sounds like he's almost just like reading really big dictionary words. So it would be like disconnected dimorphosis inside a parallelogram. Truth is dividing. Desperation, dystopias.
Well, that sounds like it could actually be lyrics.
Right.
Although I think several of the words you said are just made up words.
I think they're correct words, but it's just they're not necessarily good. But
right.
Yeah. So.
All right. So you want to go ahead and give?
Yeah. Let's call.
All right. Introduce our. Well, you want to call him first or introduce him first? Tell the people who we're calling.
All right, so basically this is my buddy Alan, and I think he does a really good impression of Bane and the Joker from, you know, the Dark Knight movies, Batman movies. And, you know, everyone thinks that they do a really good Joker impression, really good, but they don't, but he definitely does.
You're saying he actually does.
Yeah, and I think that he might be able to do some other ones, but I'm not sure. He's our first guest, making history. Hello?
What up?
Hey, man. Hi, Alan. This is Alex and Christian from Not Almost Famous.
Welcome to the show, man.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
It's your boy, pharmacist here.
Right. He just recently became a pharmacist, so.
Oh, cool. What's that like?
Oh, it's pretty stressful.
Oh, shit. That doesn't sound like fun. Especially right now.
Well, I was telling whoever the fuck our viewers might be, but I was telling Christian as well that I know you do some good impressions, and the ones that I remember you doing are Bane and, you know, the Joker. I don't remember if you do other ones, but we were just, I was attempting some impressions of my own, so we thought we'd give you a call, and you're actually our first guest ever on our show, so if we ever get really famous someday and Not Almost Famous, then you have that honor.
Well, hey, glad to be the first guest ever.
That's right.
Yeah, we're happy you are. Man, I should have answered the phone using my Hank Hill voice or my Shaggy voice, like, hello, Alan. Welcome to Not Almost Famous with Alex and Christian.
That was his Hank Hill.
Wait, who's that supposed to be?
Hank Hill from
King of the Hill.
Yeah, I know exactly who that is.
Let's get out of here, Scoob!
That's Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
All right, so which one do you want to start with?
Well, I can do Joker. Do you want me to just, like, go in character? How do you want to, or do you want me to say some lines, or?
Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with. I think if you do some lines, you should, if you remember the famous one and I got these scars speech, or just whatever you can do, like, that way it's
Okay.
easier to do it if you feel something you know or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I usually have to, like, say some things to, like, get in that mode, but
All right.
we'll see what happens.
Go for it. So, Mr. Joker, thanks for coming on our show.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On tonight's entertainment, where is the Batman?
We're not sure where he is.
Well, I heard there's a pharmacist who's really burnt out. And then there's two anarchists. Well, you want to know how I got these scars? Well, my stepdad was really toxic, and one day he just shoved a knife down my throat, and then you asked me, why so serious?
Was it hard to speak with a knife in your throat?
Well, it was kind of like having a conch down my throat. Because I heard my friend had that once before, too.
Can you do the classic "Where is Harvey Dent"? I would love that.
Where's Harvey Dent?
Yeah, where he's like, "Where is Harvey Dent?"
Where is Harvey Dent?
Yeah.
You know where Harvey is? You know where he is?
We don't. We'll let you know, though.
Yeah. All right. What else you got for us?
Bane. I usually have to actually physically cover my mouth, my hands.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
That works because I'm on my headphones. But do one of you guys want to do Batman? This is working. You not.
Hey, this is the I don't know what Batman sounds like.
Hey,
this is Batman. I'm Batman, Bane. What's up, motherfucker?
Well, I know I can do the part where he's talking to Joker, so it won't make any sense. But why do I come here?
Where's Trigger or some shit? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
That sounds like Richard Nixon.
Right on the truck.
All right, this is Richard
basically
Nixon
like a
talking
dude
to
with
Bane.
asthma, and they're heavily like lung cancer, chronic like COPD. That's basically what he sounds like.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think what Bane says.
It doesn't matter for y'all. What matters is the plan.
Oh yeah. So I think when you
I was
first see
raised
him,
in
he's
the
like,
darkness. No.
Mr. Wang. Trying to think.
What's that like? I was raised in the darkness, born by something.
That's one scene I actually used to memorize completely.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The darkness, like some shit.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
The fire rises. Let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr. Wayne.
Okay, hell yeah. That's really good, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, now do Bane doing Little John.
Talking to the Joker and Richard Nixon. Can you
I think once I have more practice, I'm usually a lot better. But I don't do those every day. So
You don't? Why not?
Yeah, I do it to every person I meet.
At the pharmacy? Yo, can I get my prescription filled? It doesn't matter if you want your prescription filled.
You might enjoy your job a lot more if you talk to people like that.
Oh,
you want to know how you got these drugs?
You want to know how I got these drugs?
I went to school.
My father
My mother used to inject me as a kid.
Yeah. My father helped me go through college. Well, anything else? Are those the main two you got?
Well, I mean, I can do Batman, but I think literally every guy can do Batman because it's so easy. You literally just have to go super deep.
Yeah.
It's like I'm Batman.
Trust me, I know a thing or two about going super deep.
I'm sure you do. I'm trying to think.
Well, let's hear your Batman one more time when I'm not interrupting you.
What's I'm actually I was actually trying to prepare for this almost, but then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wing it because I don't really remember a lot of those scenes and shit. But
just make the Batman talking to Joker and Bane if they're just Batman's interrogating the Joker and Bane. That'll be the final challenge.
Yeah.
Just say whatever.
Batman's interrogating Joker.
Yeah, he's interrogating Joker and Bane, and he's trying to figure out what their next plot. Like the Bane and the Joker are hatching a plot, and Batman catches them, but he has to get them to tell him what the plot is.
Oh man, you're telling me to come up with a lot of stuff on the fly.
Yeah, our show is basically like Whose Line Is It Anyway? So
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
It's like Whose Line Is It Anyway, but no one's watching.
right. The points don't matter though.
they still don't matter.
Joker, what kind of plans do you have tonight? What kind of chaos will you partake in?
It sounds like...
Bane, can you find some way to cure my lung cancer? I can't breathe. I'm coughing and shit.
That kind of sounds like Nathan Explosion from Metalocalypse.
Yeah. A little bit.
It's pretty close to that, too.
Oh, you know, who's that?
Nathan Explosion was a character on a show called Metalocalypse on Adult Swim.
Death Clock?
Ooh. Didn't see that one. But...
No worries.
Well, he basically
what
sounds
have you
like
done?
Batman.
What ones have I done?
Yeah.
Oh, I did Meatwad. I did a pretty good Meatwad from, did you watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Oh, yeah.
So, Meatwad, he kind of sounds a little bit like this, y'all. That's my Meatwad impression.
That's actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think we decided that was probably my best one.
Yeah, that's definitely your best one.
That's actually really good.
That and the Hormone Monster.
Yeah, do you watch, Big Mouth?
No.
Oh. What about... Well, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. I think
Meatwad is like, that's pretty accurate, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably my best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only do those two. That's pretty much all I got.
Right. As long as you just got a good one.
Right.
I mean, I will say, like, I have tried doing, like,
How about we do one where Meatwad...
We're going to need to strike this from the record.
How about we do one where Meatwad is talking to the Joker? Or which one do you feel better with, the Joker or Bane?
probably Joker.
Alright, we'll do Meatwad talking to Joker.
Hey, Joker, how's it going, man?
Oh, hi. I'm doing really well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, y'all. You got any kind of evil plans going on for the Batman coming up soon?
Well, I'm actually on out of plans, but I might get into some more plans with you, Meatwad.
That'd be pretty sweet, I think. Hey, you ever want to tell me how you got them scars?
Well, no, but I can tell you how you got these. when I stick a knife down your meat.
Oh, no!
I don't know how he sounds good.
Oh, no, don't do that to me!
Bobby, what the hell is going on here? What is this trash you're watching?
Tonight, people will get laid and die from a man of my word.
It just sounds like there's a train coming, y'all.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm a man of chaos, and you're a man of meat. So I think
That's right, I am a man of meat.
we get along really well. I think, right?
I think so. I'm gonna introduce you to my friend Frylock, see what he has to say about that.
Meat meets chaos.
I might like to poke him with a knife or something.
I don't know if you like that, he might shoot you with his laser eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I have like no idea who that is, but
that was awesome.
That's alright. I think you did a good job. And thanks for coming on our show. And,
Yeah, thanks, man. We appreciate it a lot.
yeah, I hope you guys become actually famous.
Yeah. We're at least trying to get to almost famous.
Yeah, the goal was to take away one letter, over the course of time. One word will go away, and then another word, and then we'll be famous.
And then eventually we'll just be nothing.
Yeah, yeah. We take that word away.
Yeah. Alright, well, cool, man. Thanks for coming on, and I'm sure I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
Good meeting you,
Yep.
man.
Alright, see ya.
Yep. See ya.
Hell yeah! Thanks to Alan. That was awesome.
Yeah, I thought that went pretty well.
I did.
I mean, improv, is always a bit more of a challenge, but
That's why it's fun, though. You never know what's going to happen. Like, you're kind of living on that edge.
we'll just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to find, like, random stock photos, and we're going to do, like, I wrote it down as, like, a backstory, but I guess we could just, like, say what they're talking about, or, like,
Yeah.
so I was going to be like, oh, this is Emily. She comes from, Buffalo, New York, and she just moved to the big city to come to her first job. And, this is what happens next. So, okay, we'll do this, yeah. But make it like a full screen. All right. Emily came from Buffalo to New York City to start a new job at a marketing firm. She was very surprised when her boss... okay, are you gonna be the boss, or you'll be the boss?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna be him.
When her boss, Thomas McMurphy.
No. His name's Steve. Look at him.
Stephen McMurphy wanted her to participate in an HR demonstration on what not to do when you're angry with your employees.
Steve, as you can plainly see from his eyes and the look on his face, he does not belong in this position. He doesn't actually have any background or degree in the business he's working for. He showed up one day and confidently sat at a desk and acted like he knew what he was doing, and he's been there ever since, 10 years later, when really before this, he was robbing trains.
And Emily, just now, as she's doing a demonstration, realizes that, what does she realize? She realizes Steven's fraudulent history and that he's not actually a professional CEO, and that maybe she's in over her head and shouldn't let him be strangling him. She notices the look and the smile in his eyes that makes her start to think, maybe he's enjoying this a little bit too much. Maybe my parents were right and I should have stayed in Buffalo at home, and the big city wasn't meant for me.
Steve's thirst for blood knows no bounds as he feels the blood pulsing in his fingertips against Emily's neck. He cannot take it any longer. He feels his erection growing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Emily starts to notice that it's growing too, and she starts to try to move away. But his grip tightens closer. You can see the fucking blood in the redness of his knuckles, as if it looks like he's actually clutching her throat harder and harder. The blood in his face is also getting redder and redder too. Unfortunately, none of the 10 or 15 other employees that are watching the demonstration have the nerve to challenge the CEO and say that he's going too far.
Yeah. Okay, that was fun. Let's do one more.
Yeah, that was fun.
Or at least one more. Do you want to should we browse for a good one?
Sure. Actually, I do have one announcement. We had our viewers take a poll on what the best YouTube TV show theme song was of all time. 100% of our viewers chose Not Almost Famous. So we want to thank you. And also, it's an honor to have the award of best YouTube theme song of all time. It's not one that we take lightly.
See, I think Googling...
This is all like sports. Yeah, it's like we don't even have any luck. This is this whole...
Yeah.
Well, if any of you have some good stock photos, put them in the comments, and because we thought this would be a good recurring segment, but obviously it needs a little bit of work. But that kind of looks like Alison Brie.
Whoa,
this looks creepy.
There's your
Granny
lady
with a gun.
Yeah. Granny's got a gun.
That's Emily's grandma after she found out what her CEO had done. She's coming from Buffalo.
Right. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, this guy looks like he's got a story to tell.
Why don't we tell it?
What? Oh, I said open link and not open image. Let's make this bigger.
Scroll up or zoom in, yeah.
I'm seeing Terrence or Charlie here.
Terrence. Maybe he's British too.
Yeah. I see a lot of pain behind those eyes.
It's like you got a lot of pain behind those eyes.
Yeah. This is the level of pain that only comes from a family member. Like, you would think that maybe he's yelling at a customer or a boss or something, but
That's what my first thought is, that he's yelling like, "Get those bloody orders over right away!"
Oh, is he British or
I just thought
Australian?
I thought he was British.
Okay. Yeah, Terrence, he's British.
I'm Terrence and I'm from London.
I think he just found out that his girlfriend's cheating on him. Because look at that pain. He looks like he's almost about to cry.
Right. Was he finding out from his girlfriend or from someone else?
I think he's finding out from multiple different men.
So he's like shooting the messenger, like he doesn't care. He's
Right,
telling him
yeah.
this painful news.
I think the multiple guys that his girlfriend have cheated on him with are on a conference call, and they all decide to call him at the same time to tell him.
Bro, she's totally cheating on you, man.
Yeah. I got me and the crew all here. We were all over the... Wait, maybe it wasn't with a gangbang. It was all separately, and somehow they found out, like... They all congruently found out and decided to call him at the same time. The safety in numbers. I think Terrence's anger might be well known, and that's why they decided to do that.
Terrence, we totally smashed your bitch, mate.
Yeah. All right. I think that's enough for Terrence. I think we got.
Next
what we
time we'll
for.
do Philip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think that should just probably about wrap it up.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, everyone.
That's the impression that I get.
With that, everyone, thanks for watching this episode of Not Almost Famous. We hope to see you again next week.
Bye-bye.